Yo, what up, what up? Who's that? One person viewing? What's good, what's good? Need more people in this place. Alright, y'all, so, real quick. Yo, Diggity, what's good, what's good? Trying to figure out, so I got my phone turned sideways. Trying to figure out how you can do a poll on this thing. There we go. Oops. I need y'all to go ahead, drop a like, share it, tell your friends, tell your mama. Lineup is crispy. What's good, y'all? All y'all that tune in, what's good? What's good? Finna start this topic in a second. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and drop a like. See, I got 2 likes. And then say what's up. Throw something in the chat. Finna talk real quick, alright? Y'all see the lineup is sharp. My barber, man. My barber's a doctor. Literally. Bringing motherfuckers back to life. Got me crispy. Got me clean. Hey, if you're here, we need you to go ahead and share it. Tell your friends. Tell your mama. You know what to do. Say what up in the chat. Whoever that. I see I got 2 people watching. I know one of them is Yo Diggity. Hold up, let me see real quick. I'm on my computer too. I know y'all seen what happened to Trump yesterday. Your boy's like Tupac, man. They can't stop him. Yo Diggity said, yo. Oh, he already said that. What's good, what's good, Yo Diggity? My bad, y'all. Okay, hold on. How the hell you do that? Not trying to, hold on. No. What's good, y'all? Say what up, what up? Say what up to your boy. How do I get this off of there? I know y'all seen what happened to Trump, man. That's crazy. Y'all say what up in the chat. All right. Finna get this started real quick. For those of y'all that's here, man, say what up. I'm gonna need y'all to say what up. So, main reason why I'm making this live, you know, obviously y'all seen what happened to your boy Trump. He did get shot, you know, it was an attempt of assassination, right? Now, regardless of what he may say, some people don't agree with him. Some people don't agree with his message. Some people don't like his haircut. Some people think, he needs to be out of office. He don't need to be there, whatever. What was I going to say? Oh, your boy wasn't that bad. When he was in office, in my opinion, he was running things like a business. He had people in line. He had things in check, right? Now, I'm not saying I agree with everything that he said, no. And I'm not even saying that I voted for him, because I didn't. I didn't vote for anyone, any party. But I do like how the things were ran when he did run it, And even if you don't like him, right? Let's say you don't like him at all. That still doesn't mean he deserves to be taken out, So with that being said, I'm glad he's all right. I'm glad he made it through that. That's just my opinion. If you don't agree, that's on you. I'm just saying. I'm glad he's all right. But with that being said, right, and I'm going to drop a video about this later today, so make sure you guys stay tuned, make sure you watch it, make sure you like it. With that being said, though, we got to watch out for the backlash, right? We got on both sides, right, for people that like him and people that don't like him. You got two groups out there, that are causing mayhem, right? You got the Proud Boys, and you got the other group, what's that, Antifa, right? Really, the Proud Boys ain't really do too much. I guess they said like some racist stuff, shit like that. But you gotta watch that backlash, right? Because when the main reason why your boy Trump got in trouble in the first place is because of that state capitol incident, right? Everybody rushed the state capitol. They were saying that he caused them to do that, or he may have influenced them to do that. So what do you think may happen if there's an attempt on his life, right? People are gonna maybe going a little bit loopy, so I need y'all to watch out for, mobs, surprise mobs, people protesting and looting, possibly that could happen. We don't know. That's just goes to show, man, just be careful out there. For those of y'all that do follow my advice, stand strapped, have a backup plan as well, because you don't want to be caught in the middle of one of those mobs. I'm just watching, because that type of stuff happens, and obviously, he's got some fans, some serious ride or die fans, that will be willing to cause some harm, so just, y'all keep your head on the swivel out there, man. Shit is crazy. Wedding at Cana, that's true. It is true, Appreciate you for tuning in as well. But yeah, man, y'all just be safe out there. Y'all be strapped. Keep your head on the swivel always, and then have a plan. If you see some stuff going down, you need to move around, right? Get out of there. Don't be caught up in the midst of that whole thing, because even with take it back to when George Floyd, all that shit was happening, right? There was mobs, people rioting, people looting. That one dude, what's his name? The guy who shot that other guy. He was it was like all over the news. I can't think of his name right now. I think it was I believe Kyle Roadhouse. Yeah, he shot somebody and killed somebody. Now, you don't want to be caught up in the middle of that, because you got some people that are angry, or emotions are high. People are already amped up. You could just be a casualty of war. Innocent bystander, basically. So, like I said, if you guys see that type of stuff happening, get the fuck out. Make a plan to move around. Bounce. Especially if you got your family with you. There was even when that whole thing happened with what's his name, Rodney King, right? Now that was infamous. Because over there in Cali, they really shut that shit down. There was marching, protesting, rioting, looting. Beating up innocent people. There was one little incident that happened, and it was all over the news. They had a helicopter view of it. These guys, they pulled this trucker out of his truck, and they beat the shit out of him, beat him bad. They even had a brick at the end. It's the last thing that you see. The guy was already beat up, and then the guy just takes the brick, boom, hits him in the head. I guess he knocks him out. I don't know if he died or not. I'm not too sure on that, but that just goes to show you, if you're caught up in the middle of that, if you don't got a plan to get out of there, if you're not, strapped, you don't have no gun with you, things like that, you can end up being a casualty, innocent bystander, you can have completely nothing to do with it. You could be on your way home, and then you're caught up in the middle of that, and then boom, it's going down. So just keep that in mind. Keep your head on the swivel, y'all. And be on the lookout for the video that I'm dropping. I'll probably upload it right after this, but I just wanted to touch bases with y'all, man. It's fucked up. Wedding got kinda. So do you everyday carry? Let me ask you that. I think I've seen you on a couple of my videos before, so I don't know. Do you everyday carry? And I'm on the on my computer right now too, y'all. So also, if you guys got any suggestions for the channel, anything, go ahead and drop so down below. Wedding at Canna says, I don't. I'm in California. Ugh. See, I love Cali, right? Cali is such a vibe. You got the beaches, wonderful weather, excellent food choices, multiple spots all up and down California where you can go visit. The only thing with that, probably the main thing that makes me not want to move back to California, well, two things. For one, it's expensive as hell. I don't know what you do for work, wedding at Canna, but you must be making some good bread. Or, probably staying with somebody, I'm not sure, but it's expensive, and to the gun laws. I don't understand it. I don't. You got certain cities out there where the crime rate is ridiculous. People robbing people in broad daylight with extended magazines. What else? Just a whole bunch of shit. Like, California gun laws are trash. Before I left California, their laws were you can only buy one gun within the 30-day period, one handgun. Actually, no, one firearm period within the 30-day period, and then you still have to have a 10-day waiting period. And then when you travel with your firearm, it has to be in the trunk. The ammo has to be separate from the gun, and it has to be locked. So how the fuck can you get to your gun in an emergency, with that type of restrictions? You can't. That doesn't make no sense. For the people who want to protect themselves the right way, they're really, putting restrictions on the wrong people. I see people out there on videos, obviously, people with high power rifles, with drums, extended magazines, and those are supposed to be illegal, but they end up having it. I don't understand that. And I know you said something in the chat. Let me try to figure out how to do this real quick, because I turned my phone sideways. Hold up. Okay. She said, wedding at Canna, gun laws are very strict, yes. She says, I was born and raised here. Yeah, so the gun laws out there are not designed for the people who want to protect themselves the right way. Obviously, anybody, well, not anybody, but majority of the people can get their guns illegally, right? But why do that? You're taking a huge risk, and you want to do things the right way, period. The videos that you see out there of people committing these crimes, I'm pretty sure they didn't do a background check on that, because why would you want to do that? You get caught, you're going to jail, boom. So these guys are getting their guns illegally, magazines illegally, and it's just like, that don't make sense. What kind of gun laws? Oh, gun laws are supposed to be there to protect you guys from that, but obviously people are going around it. So I feel bad for you. I really do, because I feel your pain. Out here in Arizona, we get that constitutional carry. So you can open carry, concealed carry without a permit, as long as you're over 21. And there's a few places where you can't carry, but that's like maybe 2 or 3 places. For sure, post office and the courtroom, and I think there's school. So 3 places you can't carry, but other than that, you can pretty much carry wherever you want, and I think that's, in a way, it's a little safer, right? You're not gonna pop off on somebody, or even with road rage, you're not gonna pop off on somebody and try to do anything to them because you don't know who's carrying. Literally, I see old ladies all the time with guns in their purses. When I used to work at a gun store, old ladies will have guns in their purses. You see the cowboys with the big guns on their hips in Walmart. You see guys carrying all the time. And you just never know who's carrying. And that actually, in my opinion, it makes the whole environment a lot more safe, because it makes the criminal think twice. Maybe I shouldn't rob him or her because maybe they may have a gun, or maybe I shouldn't, cut them off and, go road rage berserk because they could have a gun. And that happens. You still got people out there that a little bit wired differently, short tempers and stuff like that, and they end up snapping, or whatever. So, yeah, good feedback overall. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get rid of this little thing right here. Hold on. Yeah, born and raised here. What part of California? There we go. Finally, I was in San Diego for about 9 years. Beautiful city. Beautiful city. Don't forget, guys, share it. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends and tell your mama. Southern Cali, beautiful. Southern California is beautiful. Oh wait, let me see what she said. Hold on. High Desert. High Desert. Where is that exactly? I'm originally from Monterey Bay, so I don't know where that's at, or High Desert. But I was in San Diego for about 9 years. Beautiful city. Perfect weather year round, like 70s, year round. But the only thing was that it was expensive as hell, and the gun laws are trash, right? I just couldn't get with that. And then now they're implementing new gun laws all the time in California. It takes them a little bit, a while to really catch up to you guys. So I was just watching a video recently. They passed like maybe 30 or 40 new gun laws, but they'll be rolling out over the course of like 5 years. So, Wedding at Cana says San Diego hella expensive. Hell yeah, it's definitely in the top 5 cities in California. I think San Francisco's the most expensive, but then it's LA, San Diego, Orange County. All those are really, you gotta have some money to live there. But as far as the gun laws that they just implemented out there, I know you can't have a 10-round magazine, and then when it comes to ammo, that's the thing that really got me too. I was like, what the hell? So with ammo, you can only buy 1 box per 30 days, and that's like a 50-round box. And then you have to do background checks on ammo. What? How is that in any way? Somebody please tell me, how is that in any way stopping somebody from doing a crime, right? And that they're supposed to say, oh, it's supposed to help with mass shootings and stuff like that, but how is that in any way helping? It doesn't. I made a video on that because the only way to stop a mass shooting is to be prepared for it and then react. There's no way you can stop someone who has bad intentions to do something. You can't. You just have to be prepared for it, or you have to prepare for it. Somebody out there, well, perfect example, what happened to Trump, you know what I mean? With all the security that he has, what is it, CIA, Secret Service, police officers there, probably patting everybody down before they get into there, metal detectors, winding people down. With all that security, there was still one person that managed to shoot him. Granted, he got grazed in his ear, he survived, but with all that security, right, all those extra measures and steps in place to make sure nothing happens, he still got shot. And the guy was still, I think it was a girl actually who shot. I don't know for sure. I didn't really look into much about it, but he was still able to let off a couple more rounds. So that right there just goes to show you, you got to be prepared for that, and then you got to react to it. So Wedding at Cana said, yes, all of that is true. Yep. Wedding at Cana also said, plus the roster here gives us access to only limited types. Yes, yes, that's another thing. You know, there's like, last time I checked, and this is over, 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, but last time I checked, there was about 40 guns, 40 firearms, handguns, that you cannot legally own in California. Now, obviously, that number's probably doubled or tripled, because they got rid of ARs and AKs, right? Semi-auto firearms, unless you modify it. You have to modify it a certain way to that way. They really just have you jump through hoops in order for you to just be able to reload fast. And even that doesn't stop somebody who has bad intentions, because you still got knives out there. You still got other things that can cause bodily harm, So what are they going to do? Outlaw knives? That don't make no sense. I don't know. But that's definitely one thing that has me, not wanting to move back. Although I do miss it. I miss that food. I miss that weather. It's perfect out there. Yep. I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, I do, because it's beautiful. But still, even with that. Yeah, some of the guns that I have, for sure, they wouldn't let me back. They'd be like, what? For sure you ain't having no suppressor out there. Wedding at Cana say, yes, it's dope here. It is. And that's the thing. I love the beach. I used to go to the beach all the time. All the beaches in San Diego are dope. But I've been to a couple beaches in LA as well. Santa Monica, that's, like an infamous one. Everybody loves Santa Monica. I haven't been to Venice Beach, though. That Muscle Beach, that's where I want to go there. A couple more beaches up the coast, But Cali is just a vibe. It's a whole vibe in itself. I love it up there. But, hold up. Yeah. Wedding at Cana also. You should check out my most recent video. It's an actual video. It's not a live. But it's titled Violence. It can happen in seconds. And with that being said, I spoke about this, and you'll hear about it once you watch the video. But I actually had a cousin out here in Arizona, who was attacked at random, and he was killed. I don't want to give too many details. Well, I could tell it, but go watch the video and share it, right? But my cousin, he was coming out of a store. It wasn't in the best area, and then he was getting on his bike to leave. He was approached by a guy, and the guy ended up stabbing him, and he died there on the scene. So, I know we talk about it a lot. I don't know how much of my videos you watch, but I'm always talking about stressing the fact you got to be situationally aware. Have your head on the swivel all the time. Wedding at Cana says, sorry to hear that, sending love. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. But I know we talk about it. You see it on the news, things of that nature. But it really happens, and that just goes to show, I'm gonna keep pushing that message. Stay strapped, stay aware. You know what I mean? And also, if you can't have a firearm out there in California, I don't know what your plans are to do so. But if you don't want to go that route, there's other things that you could do as well. Pepper spray, that works fine. I would recommend the pepper gel. The gel has a sticky substance, so that way if somebody wipes it away, it's still there. They gotta wipe a few times. But pepper spray works. Get a taser, things of that nature. Maybe get a little pocket knife, keychain knife, something like that. But that's just, some extra tips to keep you safe out there. Because I know California, they on that bull, for real. When you get Cana, she said, I have 4. Oh, damn, you strapped up. She said, I got 4 firearms. That's what's up. I like to hear the tacticalness. F you and your daddy. Man, RIP to your family. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. RIP to your fam. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we living in. Obviously, you hear it all the time, but it's that much more of a wake-up call when you know someone that it happened to, So I'm going to keep pushing that message, man. Stay strapped, stay aware, always be aware of your surroundings. And wedding at Cana, I would say, be safe out there. I know for women it's a little bit different. They're like guys always not got well. Majority of the guys that's doing the fucking crimes anyway, but they look for easy victims. So just have your head on a swivel, especially at night. Especially if you're by yourself. She said I got 4 firearms. What you got? What's your favorite EDC? Actually. And F you and your daddy too. What's your favorite EDC? Let me know. Also, y'all, if you can do me a favor, share the video. All right, tell your friends, tell your mama. Wedding at Cana said, yeah, I don't go out at night, right? Because what's that one song? The freaks come out at night. They do. They got some freaky, wild motherfuckers out there. Really everywhere, Really everywhere. Shit happens, man. Wedding at Cana. Glock 19. That's one of my favorite F you and your daddy. Glock 19. Oh, okay. Glock 19. That's a good firearm. You can't go wrong with that at all. So it's so customizable. The options are limitless. For me on my Glock 19, I upgraded the night sights. Got an enforced flashlight on the end. Boom. Keep it plain Jane. Glock 19s, they're trusted, reliable, tough as hell, and they're not that expensive. I think they actually went down in price just a little bit, but yeah, Glock 19, you can't beat that at all. Any Glocks. That's my favorite brand of firearms, Glock. They're trusted, reliable, they're proven. Then you got people that's doing these torture tests on them, and they're still running like champs. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people out there, they hate Glocks, but I'd rather have something that's proven. I know when I go click, it's gonna go bang, not click and click, have it hang up on you and jam. That sucks. I'm getting some love today. Okay, got 5 likes. Also, too, I'm also part of the YouTube program. So if any of you guys, want to donate to your boy, I believe you can do a super chat, $1, couple dollars or anything. Your boy would appreciate it. But yeah, I have a video coming out soon today, so just be on the lookout for that. All right. Man, it's just crazy. Your boy Trump got shot, but man, that would be funny if he made a meme, like Tupac surviving getting shot. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna do it. I bet you. But your boy, man, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? 4 people in the building. Somebody's there. Say what up? What up? Yeah. Oh. What else was I gonna say? Hold on. Oh, man, I'm trying to send this email real quick at work. Yo, Diggity said, "What's the eyes for?" Eyes for. Hold on, wait. Chat this here real quick. What's the eyes for? Oh, these back there. Well, so I gotta have eyes behind in the back of my head, man. You gotta have your head on the swivel. I know y'all like that. That's a little. Y'all can keep that one. It's a little something. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. But really, the main reason why I got those eyes back there, it's that intense look. For those of you that weren't here when I was explaining it, I had a guy, and I'm gonna have him on the channel. Remember, guys, when I drop this video, I'm gonna need you guys to like it. But I had a buddy who, I met him at the gym. We were talking and everything, but he's an active shooter survivor. He survived the active shooting. I'm gonna go into detail about the whole situation. I don't want to give too much out. You guys gotta watch the video, and you're gonna need to share it. Because he's got some life-saving information in there. That I really think is important for everybody to hear. But the main thing that he told me that stuck out, he said he saw the guy's eyes. He had on a black mask, but with a strip like this, you could just see his eyes. And he said when he saw it, that was just so intense. Kind of made me want to get that. So you see those eyes back there, it's intense. But really, having eyes in the back of my head, really, you guys should do the same. Having your head on the swivel, basically eyes in the back of your head, you know what I mean? So, yep. But, like I'm saying, I'm going to stay on here for a little bit. Actually, I've been on here for a little bit, and I'm probably going to get off, but be on the lookout for that video. You guys got any questions for me, man, drop it. Let me know before I get off real quick. Anybody got some questions for your boy? Hold up. Why can't I do I'm trying to figure out how to do a poll on here. So I got my phone turned sideways, and I feel like all the settings just went off. F you and your daddy. What do you think about the Trump situation? Oh, I've been talking about this whole life. Maybe you missed it. But so here, my opinion on Trump in general, right? I like him. He's cool. Now, I don't agree with everything that he said. However, I do agree with how he was running the country. I feel like things were running a lot smoother. Some of his policies, mainly regarding the border being closed, right? We should have a different, screening process on screening these people that are coming across, because the people that are coming through, they're just walking through. We have no idea who the fuck that is, and then a lot of the times they were saying, oh, it's just women and children crossing. But then there's actually people going down to the border and seeing that, there's men crossing, and they're like from Pakistan and from, I'm not trying to really stereotype them, but they're not women and children, they're men crossing, and they're asking them, a guy with the camera, he's asking them, oh, where are you going? He's like, oh, I'm going to Chicago. Oh, I'm going to LA. Oh, I'm going to Texas. I'm going over here and I'm going over there. And they're spreading out. That just don't seem right. And then they caught this one guy who was the Butcher of Tehran. That don't sound good at all, right? They caught him crossing. He was on the FBI's most wanted list, right? They've caught other people that were on FBI's top most wanted list. And then out here in Arizona, at the Arizona border, they saw this guy crossing, and they asked him, what are you crossing? He was like, oh, you don't know who I am? You'll find out soon enough. Come to find out, that guy served 12 years in jail in his country for trying to overthrow his government. So, with that being said, I feel like if you and your daddy said, I heard about him. Yep. Yeah, that type of stuff. There needs to be a way better process of screening these individuals, because we don't know who's coming across, right? That's the only thing I would say. Now, did I vote for Trump? No, I didn't vote for any president or any presidential candidate. I feel like we need a break for a second, because we got Sleepy Joe in there who be forgetting about what the hell he's talking about all the time. He just started talking and then mumbling, talking about some whole other shit. Yeah, I feel like we need a break, man. Shit, we need to heal as a country. Hold on one sec. Wedding at Canada said, it's burning up out here. How hot is it there? Oh man, y'all in Cali ain't ready for this heat. This heat is something else, man. Like, I be at work, I got some blisters on my hand, and I think they're heat rashes, really. It's the first year, I've been out here for like 6 years, and it's the first year I've got like heat blisters from the heat. It's so hot. I took off my gloves when we were leaving work, and I felt the heat on my fingernails. This heat is crazy, man. I believe last year we had like 66 or 63 people die from heat stress, right? And those numbers are going up. I see people passing out all the time, people going down at work, passing out from the heat. It's brutal. It's hell. And if you haven't had heat stress, you do not want it. I had it one time, severe cramps all over my body. Really took me out for like 2 days, 3 days. The first day I had the heat stress, I was out, and then 2 days after that. So yeah, 3 days. This heat stress ain't no joke. And I used to think, I was just talking to my buddy about that too today. I used to think people were lying. Like, man, y'all some soft ass motherfuckers. How you gonna fucking pass out from the heat? But nah, that shit is real. That shit is real. I don't even know how our ancestors did it. You know, shout out to them. Shout out to the ancestors out there that was working on the plantation, putting in the work, giving us all these strong genetics. You know, but shout out to y'all. But anyway, I don't know how they used to do it because, man, this heat out here is brutal. I mean, it's wicked. You know, it's bad. Wayne got Canna said, wow. Right, yeah, it's hot. I believe today it's like 116. Although it's a lot cooler than last year. Last year, I believe our highest day was like 125. And just hearing those numbers, you're like, what? You know, and also, man, shout out to all my guys out there that are working in the construction field, you know, out here in this Arizona heat. It's brutal. Shout out to y'all, all the electricians out there, all the plumbers, you know, all the roofers. I feel bad for them roofers, man. They be on top of roofs, putting in work. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all drink plenty of water and electrolytes, you know, because, man, it creeps up on you quick. Wedding, I kind of said, that's wild. Yeah, it is, man. Way too hot. Brutal out there. F you and your daddy. So what do you think about that? About the Trump situation? But yeah, it is wild. It is wild. It's a little bit like torture, you know. We do have these protocols in place, right, to where, you know, every 10-15 minutes when it's really hot, we're supposed to take a break. You know, we're supposed to cool down, cool off. You know, OSHA regulated. They're saying that we should do that. But I don't know if you guys know, there's some people out there, some supervisors, you know, that want to just crack that fucking whip all day. You know, fucking assholes. You know, and I wish one of them motherfuckers was watching now so I can talk shit, you know. But, yeah, we're supposed to be taking cool down breaks. We do drink water, you know. That's another thing. One of my foremen out there was saying we don't need ice in our water. We just need water. And a lot of guys were mad about it, you know, because we're supposed to have water. We're supposed to have ice in the water. Because if you're just drinking hot water, how the fuck is that supposed to cool you down? Fucking idiot. Stupid ass motherfucker. But enough of that. Yeah, it's hot as hell out here. We don't get a break from the heat until the end of October, like the last 2 weeks. And it's crazy how drastically it cools down. So it'll be like it'll go from 100s, you know, 120s, all the way until maybe October. Then it'll start 115, 110. And then the last 2 weeks it cools down dramatically. 80s, you know, 90s, 80s, and 70s. By like the second week in November, we'll be like in the 60s. You know, towards the end of November, it'll be cold. You know, even with the 60s, it's cold. 70s, you know, you see people wearing jackets and stuff. And then when it's winter time, it does get freezing cold. The desert, and I used to think about that too. Like, how does that work? It's hot as hell in the summertime, but then in the wintertime, it's freezing cold. You know, that's just the desert for you. You definitely need gloves. I'll be having hand warmers in. You know, and it's kind of weird to see people doing that out in AZ, but it gets freezing out here. Excuse me. She said you gotta have ice. You gotta have ice. Oh, you need ice. That's how you can cool your body down. The main reason for heat stress is because your core temperature is elevated. If you're drinking hot water, that's not gonna cool you down. You know, when we're overheating, supposed to drink cool water and sit in a cool place to raise your core temperature down. You know, I was told that the Marines have something called a silver bullet. If there's any Marines out there watching, y'all know, comment what a silver bullet is. You know, and when I found that out, I'm like, oh hell no. You know, I'm waiting for somebody to comment that because I know. If those of y'all that know what a silver bullet is, comment it. Wedding at Canada said it starts cooling down at the end of October out here. Really? That's crazy. Oh, so you said high desert. Okay, so yeah, it does get hot in the high desert in Cali, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but do you get snow out there too? Cause we get snow. So up in the mountains, like by Flagstaff and stuff like that, we get a lot of snow. But it melts quick. They got snowboarding and shit. Actually, I went snowboarding for my first time last year, and I killed it. You know, I think I did pretty good. For those of y'all, I think I posted it on my channel. If not, I'll post it again so that way y'all can see me tearing it up on the snowboard. First time ever. I'm good at everything my first try. I guess God, when He made me, He was just like, I'm gonna give Him a little bit extra. So I just took control of that thing, was ripping that snowboard down. It was pretty sick. Winning at Canada said, yes, we get snow. We're close to Big Bear. Oh, okay, I know where Big Bear's at. That's a nice area. I don't know how expensive it is, but I remember one time my uncle took me out there and we had a cabin, and it was a whole vibe. We had the snow, we had the cabin, it was nice and cold. We had some good food. I remember we had some chicken tortilla soup too. That paired perfectly with that cold weather. Man, that was pretty sick. Big Bear is nice. Now I don't know how. Where do they have snowboarding exactly? Because I may have to try that out since I'm good at it now. May have to go to Big Bear and rip some mountains up snowboarding real quick. One time for the one time. If y'all see me looking over here, I'm looking at my dog. She's over here just. Come here, Moses. Want to say hi to the people? Come here. Come here, come on. Say hi, look. Speak. Speak. She's chilling. But, okay. Wedding, I kind of said Big Bear is very nice. It is. Big Bear is a ski resort area. Oh, okay. Nice. I gotta check that out. I definitely gotta check that out. So we gotta, I believe there's a few spots out here to do snowboarding, but for sure, we have Arizona. It's called Snow Bowl. That's up in Flagstaff. That's where I went for my first time, and it was pretty sick. Snow Bowl, and the tickets were super cheap. It was like $17, but the rental is where they get you, because if you don't have your own snowboard and your snow gear, you're gonna need that. You need snow boots. You need the pants, snow pants, gloves, jacket, everything, because you're gonna get snow in you, and if you get wet, you're gonna have to go home and change. It's gonna ruin your whole day. But yeah, that was pretty sick. I didn't think I was gonna do as good as I did, but I was tearing it up. Of course I fell, everybody falls, but I got back up on that thing and I was ripping it like the Silver Surfer, boy. It's gone. Big Bear. I'm gonna look it up. Big Bear Ski Resort. Okay. F you and your daddy. Where you at? What you think about So you said if you and your daddy said, yeah, I heard about him. Okay. I was talking about the Butcher of Turin. So yeah, what do you think about that? As far as like that whole situation, as far as people coming across, we don't know who they are, shit like that. Also, thank you guys for sharing my live. Don't forget to check out my videos. And if you see something that you like, comment. If you got some suggestions for the channel, definitely comment as well. I'm trying to grow this channel. So for those of you that are here, I just want to let you know what I have in store for the channel, right? I plan on growing, plan on getting monetized, and then from there we just keep growing. Merchandise as well, and mainly just keep pushing that message to stay strapped. Not even just to stay strapped, but just stay aware, right? Have situational awareness, because it's not even funny how many times I see so many innocent victims out there. It's alarming. People just walking around, texting while they're walking, not seeing the guy right here behind you that's been watching them for a while, and then boom, they get robbed, or worse, they get shot, or ladies, they end up trying to rape you. There was a situation I seen about that too. This lady was in her home gym working out where you think it's safe, right? She's the only one there. She's working out at night. Then a guy walks in. She actually goes to go open the door for him. He didn't have a key. She opens the door for him. She goes back to her workout. Then this guy approaches her, and he just tries to attack her. He grabs her. You know, luckily she was able to fight him off. Right? That's the thing too about most of these criminals out there. They're weak. They try to look for an easy target, and if you fight back, majority of the time they'll run away. But this guy was so fucking weak. You know, she ended up fighting him off, and she ran away. Thank God she did. Right? But that just goes to show you, you know, you don't know what's on people's mind, and you gotta have situational awareness wherever you go. Home gym, public gym. You know, that's crazy to say, man. Got 6 people in here. Got 6 people with 5 likes. I need y'all to throw them likes up there, man. Super chat. And yeah, so be on the lookout, y'all, for that video coming out today. I'm gonna drop it in a little bit. Obviously I'm gonna edit it, you know, do my little edits. But so Wedding at Cana, real quick. Have you seen some of my videos? I think I've seen you comment on a few of them. But if you have seen some of my videos, do you have any suggestions? A certain firearm you want to talk about? Other topics? Other topics you want to see for the channel? You know, let your boy know. It's the perfect opportunity to do so. And also, share it. Tell your friends. So, man, I'm trying to figure out how to put a poll on here so you guys can vote. It's not letting me do it from sideways. Okay. Hmm. 5 people up in the place. Yo, y'all say what up, what it do? Also, don't forget to hit that super chat. Give your boy some love. Show your boy some love. And so yeah, we talked about that already. Talked about that. Yeah, y'all just stay aware out there. Wedding at Cana, you still there? I need to make somebody a moderator as well. You know, just in case somebody hops in the chat with some goofy behavior, y'all can go ahead and boot them out. I got a couple people in mind, you know, but yeah, so when I go live, I need a moderator. If anybody wants to apply for that position, just go ahead and comment with a raised hand. I may make you a moderator for my channel. Yep, y'all. So I've been on here for a little bit now, almost an hour. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in and was interacting in the comments. All the feedback, likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, they all help the channel and help it to continue to grow. So genuinely, I appreciate everybody that tuned into your boy. Be on the lookout for more videos on the way. And just stay tuned, man. Comment, subscribe, like, share it. All that stuff helps. Super chats, you know, I keep throwing that out there because, you know, gotta get that money, you know, but nah. But yeah, for the channel next, monetization is up. So that's it. You know, that's it. I need more views. So if you guys share it, that does help. Tune in, watch, subscribe, all that good stuff. Your boy appreciates it, right? And then when we get to 10,000, that's going to be the next giveaway, okay? So I'm trying to figure out something that I can do for my California subscribers. You know, maybe some merch. But when I do 10,000, the 10,000 giveaway, that's going to be a big giveaway, you know, and then 100,000, or maybe I'll do 50, 10, and then 50,000, do another giveaway, something like that. But I want to do it big. The last giveaway, I gave away a red dot, 2 red dots actually, you know, so you could possibly win that, you know. But yeah, guys, I'm about to sign off of here. Show your boy some love, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And definitely have your head on a swivel out there, okay? Because it's really happening. Stuff is really happening out there. Y'all be safe, man. It's your boy DZ, and I'm out. Appreciate y'all. One love.